Hey guys, hi. Oh, I don't really know what I'm doing. I've been living here for since 2015, all alone by myself. It's really silent here, real solitude. This is somewhere in Southern California, high desert, beautiful. San Gabriel Mountains, and I just noticed that I rarely go out. I am just in this room. I'm just locked in this room, and that's fine with me. I'm kind of happy. I'm content. I'm an artist. Maybe that's why. I don't know. It's just lately I've been, watching some videos on some convicts were talking about isolation. Some people were talking about the isolation and in during the COVID, yeah, and how people got depressed and hanged themselves. Um, and that, just hit me. It's like, wow, is it possible to end your life because you cannot stay alone with yourself? It's not that I'm, surprised. No, it's just crossed my mind that I take it for granted because God knows I was like that. I had to have some type of distraction. Either it was the TV or music or something. As long as I wasn't paying attention to my thoughts. And at the same time, I was in overdrive. My thoughts, they were just, but those are stupid thoughts, the same things like a broken record, going around and going around and going around and coming around, going, stupid. But I didn't know that until, maybe that's the reason, I go like, maybe I should tell that story. Until one day, I don't know even how that happened, but I found myself in a monastery in Big Sur, Kamaldoli Hermitage. Oh man, that changed my life. So they had cabins, I rented one for like 7 days, and it's a silent retreat. You can't speak. Uh, the only place you can talk to someone is either on that pathway when it go the road going down, or the kitchen. And at the end of the first day, all of a sudden, the panic attack. I got I got this anxiety, fear. And long story short, I went to the library, and there was a monk there, Brother Zachary, I remember. All of them were good people, nice people. Uh, they were all monks, real monks. And I told him that I'm afraid. And he understood. He says, it's normal. We are here, don't worry. Just hang in there. Just please don't go. Just stay. Nothing is going to happen to you. And I remember I said, can I come and stay? He says, no, 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 that's the whole point. You need to be by yourself. This is God's home. This is this is all kindness, all good. Don't worry, nothing will happen to you. Uh, I said, okay. So I went back and somehow stayed that night. The second day, I woke up and I saw the sunrise and I'm alive. Obviously, I was okay. And then towards the end of the day again, it's like I've been thinking about all the responsibilities, all my bills, all my stuff, the conversation I had with people, the things that I had to do, all of them like, came and they're hitting the wall, yeah, toppling one over, over another. And again, I was so in fear. And again, I went to the library. This time was another monk. He told me the same thing. He said, one more day, hang in there. Oh man, I was crazy. Okay, so I stayed there, and next day, man, I woke up, and it was something was different. I had no thoughts. Yeah, man, the first time in my life, I knew what silence is. I mean, silence in ear. It's awesome. So that's that story. Anyway, so I know that's the reason, I can stay here. Okay, so here's where I'm staying. Yeah, this is my property. Let me show you. There. This is my home. Well, my home used to be there. So 2 years ago, the Bobcat Fire, burned down my whole house. Beautiful house. I lost everything. Everything. I mean, everything. I never thought, it would take my house. I was sitting at home with my 3 dogs, and I was watching how the fire comes from those mountains, comes down. And, whole night I stayed there and watched. There was an evacuation, yeah, but I defied it because, I couldn't put my dogs. Look at this friend of mine. I couldn't put them in a car. They're not used to cars. So I said, no, I'm going to stay as long as I can, So I stayed, and I was watching the fire coming down, and towards the morning it got to this lower footage, and I was waiting for a plane to come and put a retardant. Man, nothing happened. No one came. So I couldn't breathe anymore. Maybe one day I'll upload that video of that day. So I said goodbye to my dogs. I was alone. People that I said, the fire is coming, they thought I was joking. No one even came here. So I was alone, and I put whatever I can inside my car, and I left. By the time I got down, I had a security camera. I checked, and I saw the fire. Oh, look at that dove. Beautiful. I saw the fire was, it's like, those trees, like in the middle. Man, I have the screenshot. Exactly 1 minute later, I checked, and the fire was already here by my face. It was moving that fast. It took all those trees got fire. And then my garage got fire, and then my house got fire. Oh boy. And then they wouldn't let me come back here. I was worried about my friends, my dogs. So finally, a couple of days later, they allowed us to come back. I came here, and I was videotaping the whole thing, yeah. And I'm calling my dog's name, yeah, Zangi. This is current Zangi. Zangi, Zarangi, Archuk. So that's their name. Archuk, Ahmeres, Ari. That's their name. I'm calling them. And I'm calling them. And I saw my Zangi, my male camper. And Archuk came to me. Look at that beautiful dog. They came to me. But my friend, my Zangi, which was the, alpha of the pack, he was a beautiful dog, with so much dignity. That dog had so much dignity. It never allowed me to yell at him. He was that type of animal. He understood me telepathically. He would come to me like hesitantly, for me to pet him. And then I would pet him, and then before I would say enough, he would know and he would leave. He was that type of dog, It's like magic. And then I was calling his name, Zangi, Zangi, Zangi. And this is a Zangi, by the way. Now this guy is a Zangi, and he's the pack leader. So I was calling Zangi, Zangi, and he wouldn't come. I couldn't see him. And then I went around that area where my porch was, or patio. Man, I see something red, yeah. I was like, what is that red doing among all this black? Like, charred wood and all that. And then I saw that was my dog, man, burnt. Oh my God, I cried so much. Man, I cried so much. I cried so much. I never cried that much, My friend, man. My friend. They all three, I left the gate open, but they never left. That's how they are. These are Armenian campers. Look, I have, see, that's Rangi, that's pure shepherd, Armenian Gamper, pure shepherd dog, beautiful. And this one, I'll tell you this guy's story. This one is Archuk. So the Archuk is again, male Gamper. He's called palace dog. These guys, Gamper, Armenian Gampers, but this is a palace dog. He protects like the houses and stuff like that. That's why he's a bigger. That guy is a pure shepherd, so he does shepherd job. And this strain is a wolfhound. So my Zangi, my beautiful pack leader, my friend that was burnt, was a wolfhound. And then I wanted to go back to Armenia and get another one, yeah, from his blood. And then I remembered that when I brought him over here, my dog, there were two brothers. So one for me, my Zangi, another one went to Indiana. So I gave that lady info and she said, yeah, they just had a pup. Your dog's brothers, whatever, just had a pup. And I drove all the way to Indiana and I got this guy, this guy. And I brought him, he's beautiful, and he chose me, I didn't choose him. I chose him from the pictures, yeah, but I said, no, I have to go. They were ready to send him, but I said, no, I need to go. Maybe I go there and there is some other dog that comes to me. So in that case, I would take that dog. So I went there, they all came, little pups, and everyone left except this guy, the one that I chose. My friend, man, my handsome friend, my good friend. And he's a pack leader right now, he's a wolfhound. So he came here and, put everyone in their place. Beautiful dog, very low maintenance. But anyways, I'll talk about my Gampers later. So yeah, that's this is my property or whatever is left from it. Right now, for the past 2 years, I've been living here. This is my barn. So look how beautiful it is, man. Solitude. So yeah, so this is my barn. May I see how much I'm talking? Because I'm kind of realizing that I haven't talked for so long, kind of, yeah, this is a good idea. Maybe I should have thought about this earlier. Because, I'll share it, it gives me opportunity to talk. And maybe some people could identify, with this situation. It would be nice, I don't know. Yeah, the moment, I don't know, I wanna do it like, this records my whole day, yeah? I have nothing to hide. I am what I am, the way I am, so that's good. And then I go like, will I be doing that, man? I want to do that, because it'll be authentic. It'll be real, man, I'm thinking. So at least it'll be real. I hope. But anyways, yeah, so, yeah, and this is what's left, man, from my house. See all this junk I gathered, every day I would go. Look, this is all the junk that I gathered from the remains of my house, from the debris. Every day I would go on inside that debris and I would look for, whatever I could salvage. Of course, I couldn't salvage anything. But then I've noticed all this beautiful burnt copper or melted glass. And I started collecting them. Man, I'm glad I did. Because since last year I've been making jewelry from those. That's a different story. I'll let you know maybe. Yeah. So, I do woodwork and stuff like that. Anything to keep me busy, I guess. All right, so this is where I stay. See? All my stuff. I do carving. I do carvings. This is cottonwood bark, and this is a bark. I do carvings. I do, digital photography combined with digital 3D So that's my works. Yeah, that's the kind of things I do. What else? Yeah, since yesterday I've been painting a picture with pastels. This is what I've been working on. You know, it's not finished yet, but it's okay. Comes out good. These are some other works I've done. Yeah. Anyway, so that's this is where I live. Pretty much, you know. That's this small area here is. You know, oh yeah, these are the jewelry that I made. See, these are all the copper that I found from those that fires. Yeah, everything I could find that burned. You know, all these pieces. You know, that are melted, whatever, the melted matter. Look at this. I don't even know what this is, man. It's so beautiful. This is also I found in a fire. You know, this material, and I even picked up some charcoal. See, this is a charcoal. This is charcoal. I picked up some charcoal and made something like melted glass. Yeah, these are all pretty much from the junk. That see, all these pieces are you know, it's like melted matter, glass or something. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, those are the things that yeah, those are the paintings. Man, I rarely get a chance to show anyone because I don't even have a Facebook or Instagram. You know, everyone says, "Hey man, why don't you open up one?" I will like, I don't know, maybe soon, maybe one of these days. So yeah, you know, those are the carvings. I love carving. One day I'll tell you how I started carving. That's you know, to me it's a sacred story, you know, because yeah, I'll tell you one of these days how I just picked up a knife and started whittling, but it was really hard, you know, because it was a hardwood. But anyways, I finished it, and since I've been kind of a carving, you know, like non-stop. Yeah, I think this is from the fire too, like angel. You know, I haven't done anything. This, for example, the top one, I just glued on that bottom thing, you know, the melted matter. So the sitting Buddha, that too, some melted glass. This guy too, vagabond, that too. But anyways, enough of that. So I hope I didn't bore you guys. Even if I did, yeah, I just wanted to do this, and I have done it. And you won't believe, I don't even have a selfie stick. Yeah, right now what I'm using as a selfie stick is a watering thing that you water. See? I don't know if you can see it. That's, you know, you put it on the end of the hose, and so I attach to it because, you know, here I have to kind of be able to improvise. Oh yeah, I also made, like, you know, those pipes. Man, I've been listing. I've listed my items on you know, Etsy, right? Man, no one buys anything. I go like, what's up with that, man? What's going on? I mean, are these bad or? Uh, I mean, I'm even paying them to advertise the damn thing. Man, so far, like within 1 year, I sold like 2 items, 3 items or something, man. I don't know what's going on. So those are the pipes I carved, man. Very nice. It's not that I'm advertising. Actually, I am. Why not? But yeah, right now I'm just showing. Oh yeah, and I've also been doing like what you call it, coin rings. Yeah, I love doing those, man. They come out pretty good, like a United States any coin. They come out okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, anyways. So, yeah, today, I guess, that's it. I really hope, it'll continue. I don't know, maybe not. Because as I said, like, this is the first time and last time I'm gonna speak. All my next videos, if there are any, are going to be just, I guess, filming my day, yeah. If I speak, it's gonna be not to anyone, but to myself. Look, that's how peaceful it is. Guards, they always next to me. The whole night, this guy, the whole night he sits here and guards me. Okay, guys, so talk to you later. Oh, let me show you these guys too, yeah, and then I'll say bye. See, those are Japanese flutes, yeah. It's called shakuhachi, and I made those too. This guy, can you believe what this is? I made it from a PVC pipe. This is a PVC pipe, actually, man. No one believes it, and I have to show it. So yeah, and they are all, legit instruments, all tuned and everything. Can I play on it? No, not really. Just kind of little bit. But that's it. That's pretty much it, guys. Okay. Yeah, I really hope I will post this, man. I really hope I will post this because yeah, maybe I need, to communicate more with people and maybe just share with someone. Maybe there are people who are alone, like I am alone, but they're lonely because being alone and being lonely are way two different things. I'm never lonely, but I'm always alone. So maybe there are people who are lonely, and that'll help them. Oh, by the way, one more thing I make is those prayer beads. This is a apricot tree. I love making those. They're just very good for meditation. And I never put anything on a wood. I just shine it the way it is. No lac or anything like that, because I want to be able to feel the wood. Okay, I guess that's it, guys, huh? Talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoy my very first video, and I hope you I don't want to say this, man. Everyone, I hope you subscribe, and please go subscribe, like it. It's okay, man. I mean, no obligation, I can't beg people to subscribe or like it, that's not the purpose, my friend. If I have to beg for it or remind you, then it's a different purpose, but it's not. But it won't hurt, of course, obviously. More, people like it, I guess the algorithm, works that way, whatever, man. But anyways, talk to you guys later. Love you, everyone, without any exception, Even the bad person has its place. Someone once told me, look at the apple tree. Would you ever eat an apple without the roots that are in the darkest place, that take and take and take and take? Without those, the apple tree wouldn't give and give and give and give, the apples. So some people that we call bad are those that take and take. But I guess, without them, we couldn't, there couldn't be good or bad. I don't know, man. I hope everyone is at peace whatever they do, man. It's their conscience, whatever. Okay, guys. Love you. Bye bye.